This is normally filled up to here, and this is a fine example of how Idaho has plenty of water. This is not an example of not enough water. I'm saying that because in the past year there was a big deal where the state water resource people came in and they told the farmers of the Snake River aquifer area, which is here in Blackfoot North, told them they couldn't use any more water. And this has been going on for years now, and my own research is that has something to do with the federal grant money for different water projects that the state has been getting. And gotta try to get away from these PA system. Anyway, so last year the water restriction was lifted because they did their little survey, which they should be doing all the time anyway, and found out, oh, there is plenty of water. But also they rewrote the rules about who gets water. And this has been going on for years with the different districts across the state. They've been doing it, just one district every year there, and they say, oh, you're running out of water. Their survey shows, oh no, they're not running out of water, but they use it as an excuse to rewrite the rules, the contracts they have with farmers and other water users. And doesn't that sound familiar? We have a president who likes to do that, like to rewrite the rules after people had already agreed to it. So let me explain why this lack of water in this, they call this a pond, is not because there isn't enough water. This pond gets its water from the Snake River, which passes by on that's Interstate 15, and the Snake River goes on the west side, the other side of Interstate 15. So they have, the city of Blackfoot has a diversion dam. Every spring they open it up and it fills up this pond. Well, this spring the river was running high and fast. So fast because it had so much water, because the Palisades Dam controls the release of water in the Snake River. They released a whole bunch of water, more than usual, because of all the snow melt and the fast running river. When they opened up, city of Blackfoot opened up the diversion dam, it undermined their diversion dam and they had to shut it down. In other words, it was the filling up of the pond was stopped because there was too much water. And now they're going to have to spend upwards of $200,000 to fix their diversion dam. The water that's in here is from a local canal, which also feeds into this, but this is the maximum it's going to get with that canal water, which is coming in right over there. So the city had to cancel all the water sports. No swimming, no fishing, no boating. Yeah, but this is proof. This is proof. It looks, you know, at first glance you're gonna say, hey, there's not enough water in Idaho, and the reality is this is caused by too much water flowing too quickly in the nearby Snake River. Too much water. And this isn't the first time. This is in the late 1990s. I think it was 1997 or 98. This, see that Interstate 15 right there? Just a little bit south of here, the Snake River flooded the whole interstate. The only way people could go north or south was through the Arco Desert, or, you know, back roads through the counties. But yeah, because there was so much snow melt that year. I mean, the only time we've had water shortage is during the drought. And the drought ended sometime before the pandemic. And we haven't had any shortage of water since then, but the state keeps saying we got to stop the farmers from watering because we got a shortage. And then oh no, everything's okay, plus we rewrote your contract. So it's like, yeah, whatever. And right over there is the airport. Every now and then a little Piper Cub zooms overhead. Yeah. Why are the states always trying to screw around with the water access, especially for farmers?